Welcome back. So in this editable ALV report demo, now we will write the logic to store the data in our custom table. Okay, so till now we have seen whenever we execute the report, if you click on this and underscore data save, okay, so this block will get triggered. When we click on this save button, in the SciUCom we get this value because as of now I have not created any custom PF status, right? We are using just standard PF status, and whenever you will add any editable field, then only this will be enabled. Otherwise, initially this while in this button was in the display mode only. Okay, so now my requirement is whenever we execute that report, okay, whenever we execute that report, and if you save any remark here, it should get stored in the database table. And we have to check whether the old and new remarks are different. So let me first on the initial screen add RV as default because every time I need to enter that. So that RV as of now I keep default. In case if we don't have RV document type, check with any document type, no problem. Okay. So now I have two table. GT underscore list 1 is my new table. GT underscore list 1 will become my old table. Okay, so let me explain this. What we are doing here, all the records we are getting here in GT underscore list, right? All the records we are getting here in this GT underscore list. So before displaying the data to the user, I'm passing all those records to a new table GT underscore list 1. Fine, all record I'm passing that to GT underscore list 1. Now whenever the user is changing the record and if they save, you have to check if all the new records are not same, then only update the data. Fine. And one more here we have to write in this user underscore command. Okay, what we have to write here? See, we have to write rs underscore cell field row is table equal to x. This we need to write here. Okay, and rs underscore cell field column is table equal to x. Okay, and rs underscore cell field refresh equal to x. This all we need to do. Okay, so we'll go to save data, and here what we'll do, we'll make a loop at GT underscore list. This is the old table. Either we can use GS underscore list or we can use fill symbol, both will work, into GS underscore list. Okay, end loop. Now inside this GS underscore list, I want to read the old record. So how to read table GT underscore list 1. Okay, I have only one GS underscore list. So what I will do, I will make here assigning field symbol fs1. Okay, now I'm reading here read table GT underscore list 1 into GS underscore list with key. Here also we can use the field symbol with key. So all key field BUKRS equal to GS underscore FS1 BUKRS. 3 key field I want to use BUKRS, Belnar and GJHR1. That is the company code, document number and the fiscal year. Okay, if size sub RC equals to 0, see what is the requirement? First definitely record will be there because we are not adding any new record here, right? We are not adding any new record. So this record must be there. We'll just check and inside the bracket I'm writing if gs underscore list remarks not equal to gs underscore list 1 remarks gs underscore list 1 why it is not coming, sorry, gs underscore list I'm used gs underscore, okay, here I have to check fs, sorry, so fs1 remarks my current loop, that is the from the table editable table will get remarks here in this field, right? If not equal to my old remarks, okay, if this is not equal to, or I am adding here or condition instead of and, or fs1 p date if the promise date is not equal to gs underscore list p date, okay. So here my or condition is there. First, the size of RC must be 0 and either the remarks of old and new must be different or the promised date. Then only system will come here. Then only system will come here. Now what I want to add the record to the custom table, right? That gs underscore remarks that I want to modify. That table I want to modify. So let me define here one table structure, not table. So gs underscore remarks of type gs underscore remarks of type z fi pay remarks. Okay, I will modify the table using this structure. Okay, and here as we have all the fields, bucrs is there, belnar is there, remarks, pdate, created by, okay, all the fields are same, only 3 fields we need to add there, right? So I will go there. So if it is not there, simply then move corresponding fs1 to gs underscore remarks. Okay, we have moved all the data here. And now what I will do, there are 3 fields, right? Created by, created on. So created by equals to psi uname. Then we have created on, right? The second field. In the created on will pass the system variable. The psi uname means the user who is currently logged in. Psi datum is the current date and psi uzeit is the current time. And we write here modify zfi fi underscore pay remarks from gs underscore remarks. Fine. And every time clear this gs underscore remarks field. Every time gs underscore remarks field, clear this before using there. Fine. And after this, see, this is loop, like inside the loop the record may change. Now after this what we will do, we will assign the new record to gt underscore list 1. Because the first record we already modified, right? Once we store, again we don't need to store the same data. And one more thing, we'll give one message. We'll go give a message here. Okay, I will declare here one local declaration lv underscore flag of type flag. Okay, if any record is there to modify, I will just set this flag lv underscore flag equal to x. Okay, clear LV flag. Now whenever this is X, I have to give message the record saved successfully. So I will simply give the message record saved successfully of type I. Save, check, activate. What we are doing here, so whenever any record is changed, this flag will be set. For the table will get modified. Okay, the flag will be set and a message will come, the record saved successfully. Now let's do the testing. I will set a breakpoint here. Only 2 records. Now here I will add customer will I hope I have given 100 character there. Let me check the field length which I have given to this table. I believe I given the 100 character. Oh sorry, I given here only 10 character, 10 char. I need to change this. My requirement is 100 character. Okay, so I will change this 10 to 100 now. I will go to domain. This I wanted 100. By mistake I given here 10. The character length is 100. Okay, the output also 100. By mistake I given 10 there. So system is not allowing. Okay, this is active now. Data element is also active. So we need to come out of this and again log in. My breakpoint is already set. Let me completely come out of this transition. And now I will execute again. So let me try now. Customer will, still it is not working. Let me check. ZFI underscore pay remarks. It is 100. Right. And here also we are given the proper field name, field reference. Right. ZFI pay remarks. Okay, edit, everything is in line. Let me completely log out. Because initially I had given here 100, 10, that is the issue. It is creating database. Let me adjust the table, activate and adjust the table. Okay, now let me try again. If not, we'll first continue with 10 character only, but it should work in real time. So, okay, so our breakpoint is still there. I'll set one more breakpoint here. Execute. Let's see if this time it is working. If not, we'll continue with 10 character as of now. Fine, this is not allowing to enter more than 10 character, but it should allow in real time. So first record I changed, second record I'm not changing as of now. So if I click here save, here the document number ending with 0. So the user command is sci-ecom. So this will go inside the loop. This is the main front end table hour. That is going inside. Okay. So now if I press F5, size of is equal to 0, because with this record, Belnar, PUCARS and GGHR1 record is there. And the old record is custom. This is new record. And this is old record. Right. This is new date. This is old date. Okay. So as per the logic, it should go inside this. If I press F5, see. Now if I press F8, the record saved successfully. Okay. Go back. and before that see the record in our table SE16 ZFI pay underscore remarks. See here we can see no record, new record, right? Bucharest, Belnar, GJHR, customer, remarks, promise date, and the record created by details. So we got the new record in this table. Okay. Now again, if I execute that, okay, so here that record is not coming. So let's go to debugging mode again, because we have written the logic, right, to read the data, to read that record from the table. So let's check that first. Where I have written that, yeah, here I am reading that record, right? Sorry, here's the mistake I made. I am reading the record here, but I am not passing in the output. Okay, so I am not passing in the output. So here I have to pass the old record to the output, right? So gs underscore list remarks equals to gs underscore, okay, and second is a p date. If you want to see, if you want those like created by, created on in the output, that also you can bring in the output p date. Okay, now again if I execute, see now you can see the old remarks. So suppose if you're in your CRM team, different like people are working. So one person they enter the remark. So if you want to show that column, those columns you can add after this in a display mode. And here you can see the existing remark. Now let's say for the second record, I am just adding the date. I'm not entering follow-up remark or reverse one. Okay, test for second line remark. Okay, this is the issue for that 10 character, but this should work in your system. Now if I click on save button, the record saves successfully. Execute, see. Okay, like this we can create the editable ALV report. Now you can see two records here. Got it? If you go to table level, here it is care handed proper. Due to some mistake in my, it is not working in my editable report. In here it should work properly. Fine. So in this way we will learn how to create the editable ALV reports. Fine, and we are able to like add the remarks and save the remarks. Okay, this I am working in the S4HANA system. If you are working in any old system and by chance if you are not getting the updated data in this gs underscore list, okay, kindly try or ping me. I will try to check. This in my S4HANA system without any like ALV grid refresh, here I am able to read the new record from the GT underscore list. Okay, this is also important. Row is stable, column is stable, and refresh. This is also important part. So here, as I explained, I am not created any custom PF status. We are using the old status as it is. Yeah, and one I wanted to explain you the importance of this box cell. Okay, let me show that also. Sometimes, suppose if you have the requirement, yeah, okay, let's consider the requirement. Currently, what I am doing here, see, I am just clicking on save button. I am checking all the record, whether it is change or not change. Okay, let's say you have multiple record and your requirement is the system should update only record which you selected. Like this, we can select record, multiple record, single record. Now my requirement is let me remove the RV from here. Let me remove the RV from here. I'm just executing report as it is. So my requirement is I want system should update the record only where I have selected this box, the first gray box. Okay, so how we can check this? Now if I selected this box, okay, if I click on save button, in that GT underscore list, this box cell will get as X. Okay, if I enter here GT underscore list, double click here, see, here we can see that cell equal to X. That is called as a box field. Not necessary you should give the same name. You can give any name. You can give any name. So in that case, what we have to do, because currently I am looping at all the records, right? But assume your requirement is you have to update the record only where that box is selected. Then here you have to write loop as gt underscore is then a fill symbol where the cell equal to x. Then system will not scan all the record. Okay, this can be also the requirement. You're not updating all the record, right? You're updating the small record, small parts. So in that case also you can do the same thing. Fine. So only thing is there the box field name we should maintain. Okay, what is the important thing here? Here that box field name you have to pass in this box name, GS layout box field name. Instead of cell, suppose if you are using like select complete word or any other field name, that just field name you have to pass here in the capital letter. Okay, so in this way you're done with the editable ALV report. You can do the practice for the same. This you can consider as a real-time scenario like customer follow-up. We are making a report to do the follow-up with the customer, or you can take another scenario. Okay, vendor follow-up, anything you can do it. Fine. So in this way we're done with the session on editable ALV report. Thank you.